Everyone, yeah, very good morning. Shall we begin the session? Today's topic is a CF script language, that is a CFML. It will be included, it will be pointed as a CFMX or the Cold Fusion Markup language. That is based on the object-oriented language in which we are using the RVB, that is take a note of the basic rules, whatsoever the rules we are going to take on. These are discussed by the RVB that should take the following rules. So this can be included in the CFMX template, but always be enclosed within the tag. And these tags cannot be used within our CF scripts. That can also be used with the CF scripts also. And the variable defined in the CF template are also available in the CF script and so on. So that is available. So whatsoever the data we are using, whatsoever the material we are using, that will be occupied, that will be used in an ongoing storage in an ongoing method. So whatsoever the method we are using, whatsoever the data we are using, that will be included in the generation of the data. So this CF scripts will be used. This CF script will be available within the data that should use within the CF script. These functions are used as a CF script that will be available within the database. So whatsoever the language we are using, or whatsoever the template we are using, that will be placed in the CF script and the vice versa. So these are usually give that compact code than the CFML. So this compact code will be given as a programmer trained in the conventional programming field, more comfortable with the CF script with the tag-based statements of the CFML. So whatsoever the data we are taking up, whatsoever the implementation tool we are taking up that compares the CFML and the CF script, that will be used in the parcel.cfm. So this tabular expression over here is also discussed in the first part of this session, and the code for parsing is now developed by means of the CF script instead of the CFML tags. And the CF file tags in the beginning of the parcel template or the previous that will be needed for uploading and handling the files to be passed, and the final table tags for displaying the results and keep unchanged in the example of the sessions parser script.cfm. While the tags for processing and preparing the word frequency list are also substituted with the CF scripts. These are given with the CFML, these are given with the CFML file parser.cfm. And this template starts with the CF file tags needed to upload the location to read the text file that will follow the CF script block, and the template ends with the CF output tag block. This path will be compatible with the web page organization of the servers. So whatsoever the data it is using up with the parse script.cfm, it is used with the CF file tags that needed to be uploaded to the location path file.txt and to read the text files. And these text files are used as a path, as a location in which it is used to read the CF script block, template block that ends with the CF output and tag block. And the path must be compatible with the web pages of the organization that you use. And note that many of the other languages syntaxes, that is the syntax of the CF script, require that the each statement is also always terminated by the semicolon. As in any other programming languages, semicolon is used to terminate the characters, terminate the lines. So as mentioned above, CF script permits the use of all CFMX functions and the variables. And almost a one-to-one correspondence between the tags of the previous example and the scripting language for statement can also be obtained. And because of the strong similarity between the two templates, parser script.cfm can easily be interpreted and understood without any further explanation. So without the use of the special CF script function, that is a write output string appearing in the line that will be used in the lines 9 to 10, that will write the text to the output stream. And this visible gain of scripting compared with the tags in this example is less text. This is used with the frequency structure. This is used with the struct new, that is the character processed is again the 0, then the write output, text file up br, then the write output, document size is size of the characters, and again there is a br, then the while character process it document size, then the position is again the re find no case with the function the space. This is used with the file up, this is used with the start function, and the word is also given as a mid of the file up, mid of the start, mid of the position, and mid of the start. So these are used as a scripting, we can say. These are used as a part of the scripting. So this position will be hit counter while the counter is less than script or struct count, that frequency given, frequency structure, and hit is equal to 0, and if the struct key exists, frequency structure is word, then the frequency is the struct find, frequency is the struct word, and the struct insert frequency structure word, frequency 1 hit true, that is a 1. So this is given as a part, this is given as a profile, after which it is given the syntax, how it is maintained or how it is used. And if the struct key exists, so frequency struct word and the frequency is the struct find, then the frequency structure word. That means it is available within the data, it is available within the page that used to insert the struct. That will be given within the frequency structure word frequency. That is true. Then counter is counter plus 1. If it is equals to 0, struct insert frequency structure is word 1. So that will be used with the word 1. That will be used with the word 0. Then start position is the position plus 1. Character process is the character process length. Length of the word is plus 1. Then CF script will be closed. So once CF script will be opened, then will be closed. Then CF output, TID2, time format now, HHMMSS. Then CF output will be closed. Then div align is center, H2 font color is blue, word frequency list that is given as a font. H2 will be closed, div will be closed, then table that is given as a align is given as a center, border is 1, tr, th, word th will be closed, then the th will be opened with the frequency, then again th will be closed. Then CF set, my list is the array to list, struct store, frequency structure, memory, descending, CF loop, index is the word, list is the my list. Then CF output will be closed over here. Within the output will be opened over here. Within the output there is a row, one row is used, then there is a TD for the cell that includes a word number, and TD again next TD is the struct find frequency structure word, then the TD will be closed and TR will be closed. Then CF loop will be closed, table will be closed. Now this is a structure that is used with the CF output, CF find. The struct find will be used with the frequency table that will be available within the numeric and the descending part. And for the example of this session, the code was implemented with the same index.cfm template as it is used in the same example containing the form required for identifying the text file to be uploaded. And this example can be tested by using the link at the end of this session. It is used as the same file, same format. So this will be used as an example of the previous session. So result should be identical. Result should be find out. And the advantage of using the CF script will also become significant in more complex processing tasks that seems to be trained as a scripting for the user-defined functions and the CF components. So how it is defined for the or developed for the user-defined function that is used for the intensive reuse. This CF script will be our more significant in the user-defined functions and the CF component that is designed for this very intensive use. And these topics will be discussed in the next session. So first is the conclusion. So one of the objectives of the code fusion is to use the RAD, that is the Rapid Application Development tool, and the advantage of using the CF script is more compact, elegant, and more efficient code. The price is to be paid for using the CF script main, and this, however, less rapid development, and the optimum development strategy will be depend on the nature of the application type that we are using up and the developer's performance preferences, knowledge and experience with the CFML tags and the scripting. So this will be used within the RAD, this will be used as a part of the CF script. So that price will be paid for the CF script that will be used for the rapid application development strategy that depends on the application task and the developer preferences, knowledge and experience. So this script have a frequency table, have a data that is used to gain the compare output with the tags it will find in the right output. Document size, characters, character process, document size, position is the RE find no case, punct space, file abstract, then word is given as the middle value that will be given as a script, format script, index.cfm, this will be used as a conclusion, this will be used as a part in the same example that will be the paid attention on how the frequency list should be stored for the efficient usage. What about the links to the index text documents? How should we store the word into the document? These every listing, every alternative will be the part of the prepare, pro and the contra discussion that is used for the alternative imaging that you need to convince the client for the solution you think of, you get of. That is most suitable solution. So implement your storage solution and consider which strategy will be optional or optimal, and if you are searching for the documents containing 1, 2 or 3 words or more words, so it is useful to indicate the document's relevance with the score indicator. So how would you assign, how would you give the scores to the different documents? Can you extend your design to work with the logical expressions? Can you give the brief idea about the correct chapter 18? Can you give the potential of the RE that are much wider than what has been discussed in the session, and how the knowledge will be given, potential that are useful for designing a number of the different systems. So these are the various exercises that you have to do. After this, select one of the processing templates that is developed and rewrite by means of the CS script. The CS script may be the language in which it is using the timestamp, either it is using the CF output at the beginning and end in both the tag and the script versions. This script version can also be compared with the timing outputs and see if you can detect any speed differences. Discuss with your effects that are missing that will be available within the output, and if you detect anything that will be given with the timing outputs. Now these scriptings will be given in the RVB, and the guess is that CS scripting will be occupied, will become more important in the future, that is in the connection with the user-defined functions, components and the web services, which are the three topics that we discussed. No. These are the parts of the RVB. These are the parts of the scripting that is a part of the user-defined functions, components, and the web services that provide the measuring, that provide the path, tag, script versions, rewrite the code, processing templates that are discussed with the knowledge about which potential is used for designing a number of the different systems, number of the different versions that is given with the sub strategy that will